Hi guys, welcome back, welcome in, welcome to your Sunday reset. We're gonna tap in. The fuck was that? And see what energies we need to reset, where we need to refocus, all the things. Hope you guys had an amazing week. It is the second week of October, maybe the third. I don't know. I think it's the second. No, I think it's the third. We're going into the third week. It doesn't matter. We're here. We're moving forward. I hope you guys are doing well, taken care of. Everybody is content, safe. Let's see what energies we have coming in for it. Okay, this is a new deck called Cats Rule the Earth. This is there you go. If you like, let's see what we got. Death, okay. And a Four of Cups. Okay, so this is what we are turning our focus from. We are transmuting this energy. There he is, the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. We are transmuting this energy of lack, of feeling left out, of feeling over it, of feeling apathetic. Thank you. It's kind of a stagnant meh. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever comes. I don't really care. I'm just going to let it happen. This week feels like it's going to be a transformation and a letting go of that energy, more taking charge. I am a co-creator. I have the power, the ability to form my life. If I don't like the way it looks on the outside, it's because something on the inside isn't right. There's still something blocking you, holding you back, something that just isn't right that you need to focus on this week. Focus on it coming to an end, transforming this energy of meh, over it. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. I hate that saying so much. It is what you make it. It feels like this week you could be remembering that or acknowledging that for the first time even. I feel like a lot of us as a collective already know this, but you go through periods where it's just like, do I really matter? Is what I'm doing, does what I'm doing matter? Like, am I on the right path? Things of that nature. So you could have spent last week kind of questioning, am I headed in the right direction? Does it even matter at this point? The answer is yes. It always matters up until the moment that you are no longer here on this physical plane. It matters, and you have the option and you have the opportunity to turn whatever you don't like into what you do like. You have the power to put an end to things. Bring a close to a chapter if you want it to end, and rewrite a new story if that is what you want. Oh, for fuck's sake. At least they didn't fall on the floor, so thank you for that. What else is here, Spirit? What else is here? This transformation energy. I need to get a grip. Literally, what the fuck? Okay, the Star. You could be coming to the realization that not only do you have the power to transform and transmute this energy and bring it to an end, finally, maybe this is something that you've been struggling with for a really long time, bringing to an end. You're now finally coming to terms with it, getting a handle on it, and really, really laying it to rest is what I'm getting. Laying something to rest. And that something is this apathy, is this woe is me, life is happening to me versus happening for me or because of me. Like, literally everything that happens is a direct result of your thoughts, your behaviors, your inner world. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So if there's something that you don't like, you don't make the money that you want, you don't live in the house that you want, you don't have the partner, the family, whatever it is that you feel like you don't have, that you feel like you're lacking. First of all, you have so much more than you think that you do. You have 3 full glasses. This is a cat deck, so it's a little bit different imagery. Typically, this The person that is depicted in this imagery isn't necessarily happy. They're not making eye contact with the camera, whatever. With us as a collective, they're more withdrawn. Their eyes are downward. Their arms are crossed. They're very much over it. They're very much letting things happen to them, um, versus the direct result of their own actions. The the point is, you have a lot more in you and a lot more to offer than I feel like even you think that you do. Like deep down, you could know that you have a star quality. You have a great healing to offer. You've gone through some sort of deep healing that could now be shared and put you in a spotlight of some sort. Maybe you need to share a story, how you pulled yourself out of this, how you transmuted this energy and turned it into star energy, turn it into massive healing and massive transformation. We have 2 out of our 3 cards are major arcana. Major transformation and healing taking place. I feel like this is where you're putting your focus this week. If you have lost focus a little bit on earthly matters, material possessions, partnerships specifically, maybe you've been turning focus away from yourself and from your own healing and from your own advancement to pour into other people, to fill their cups versus your own. This also, to me, this little key here, these 3 cups feel like these are your own. These are your own efforts, your own ideas. That's your well that you have filled up. And this one feels like it could be someone else's. Maybe you're tired of pouring into other people. You're tired of building someone else's dream, working for other people. So you're like, fuck that cup. That one needs to go. I'm going to focus on these ones. And I still have a full bottle of wine here. So I can have my 2 closest camaraderies, people, whoever, over, and we can still have a good time. This person probably wasn't, so I say person because that's how I was just speaking. This person, idea, entity, whatever it is no longer on your radar. It's like, all right, get rid of that. We're focusing our attention here. We have enough to sustain us through whatever. I'm going to focus on the people who actually love me. And beyond that, I'm going to focus on myself. And the people that come along with that and the people who can respect that and appreciate that will still be there and will still be by your side no matter what. No matter how introverted you get, no matter how much you pour into yourself versus them, they understand. These cards are wild. They like to flip and fall. Oh, I obviously haven't seen all of these cards yet because I just got them literally like yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. So I haven't seen them all. This is the Wounded Warrior card in this kitty. Looks like he's been through some shit. Or she has been through some shit. They have been through the battlefield, but they're still standing and they still have an open heart. They're still loving and receptive and they're still giving. Excuse me, I feel like that is your energy. Like you, great googly moogly, I'm so sorry. I feel like along with this healing is coming the recognition that you have been through a lot. Maybe you haven't really sat back and like, oh shit, I did do that, didn't I? I did move through that. I did, like, I don't know. It feels like you're coming. It could be because you're talking to somebody and they're like asking you about your life or where you come from, what's your story, whatever it is, and you share it and they're like, what the fuck, are you kidding? You've done all of that? But I feel like you don't look like what you've gone through, even if you do have the physical scars to show the battles that you've gone through. Maybe they're ones that are easy to hide. Maybe they're ones that you don't show very many people. They're ones that can't be seen on the outside even. It could be internal scars. But you've been through a lot and you're still fighting. I feel like now is the time, though, to acknowledge, recognize everything that you've been through, and Okay. I was going to say acknowledge that you've healed it, because I feel like you have. I feel like you've healed a lot. There's always more healing to be done. There's always more growth. There's always more expansion to be had, right? I'm not saying rest on your laurels, the hard work is done, but acknowledging how much you have already done and how much you've already gone through is going to be, I feel like, a pivotal point for you. It's going to be kind of a recognition of like, oh my God, I have gone through so much and I am still whole. I'm still intact and I'm still here and I'm still fighting. I'm taking the blows that were thrown at me, the bricks that were thrown at me, the adversity, whatever it is that you've overcome, and you've built a really beautiful ladder. This kitty has built some sort of abstract, um, I was going to say fencing, but that's not even necessarily it. They've just taken all of their wands and they've placed them in a really pretty, inviting formation versus like not using them at all. Typically, the imagery that I get with the Nine of Wands is taking the wands that have been thrown at you, which are battles, adversity, um, really, literally whatever. It could be sickness that you've overcome, illness, it could be grief, loss, whatever it is. You've taken those and you've built a ladder to success. You've built a ladder for yourself to climb out of this hole. It's like you're using everything that's thrown at you to your advantage. What else is here? Spirit, speak to me and through me. Thank you. Oh, that was what was on the bottom of the deck when I first started shuffling. 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocal offerings, giving as much as you receive, receiving as much as you give. If you yourself have been very giving in the past, if you have been very generous, charitable, whether that be your time, your money, this specifically is material possessions, you're getting all of that back. It's coming, anything that you've given away monetarily specifically is coming back to you now. And it obviously doesn't have to be a one for one. It doesn't have to be, say, the homeless person that you get, the houseless person that you gave money to 6 years ago isn't going to now give that money back to you. It could be coming as a lump sum from one source. It could be coming from multiple different avenues. But again, it's not going to be a one-to-one. It's not going to be the person that you gave to is now giving back to you. It could be the universe has been keeping track and now it's been being given back to you in whatever form or fashion. It really doesn't matter. This is also the energy of again of reciprocity. So it could be that you give something to someone and they in turn give you something back. You could offer advice to someone, you could offer some sort of kindness to someone, and in return, they offer you monetary gain. Maybe they've gotten to a place in their life where they can now give back to you. This could be children that you've supported are now supporting you, things of that nature. Maybe parents that you've supported in the past are now supporting you. All right, one more card, please. One more card, Spirit. Just one more for the collective. What else do we need to know for this week? Just one card, please. Thank you, though. Just one card. Oh, we got the Emperor and the Empress. And I've shuffled these cards. I literally, like, one by one took them apart and shuffled them. So the fact that they're showing up here together is incredible, I think. We have the Emperor, the Empress, the King of Wands, and the Hermit. You could be coming into contact with your Emperor. You are the Empress. Vice versa, your divine counterpart, someone who is on the same level as you, someone who sees you for who you are, you see them for who they are, and you build an empire together. This could be someone who has already started to build their empire. You have already started to build yours, and you guys are coming together to build one that's even stronger. Four of Wands. With the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Wishes coming true. This could be what you don't see coming. Kind of the overall energy this week is a wish being granted, like a deep held, long standing wish that you've had for your life. Could be marriage. You could be coming into contact again with your divine counterpart. If you are an empress, your emperor could be coming in this week. You could be making contact with them for the first time. It doesn't have to be out of the gate. This is my spouse. We're going to get married this week, although it could be, because this to me screams elopement. God, my face is so itchy. It screams elopement, running away to get married, having private ceremonies, having destination weddings. You could be attending a destination wedding, planning a destination wedding, or this could just be the first contact that you have with someone who you will have a very solid foundation with. This is 11-11 here with these four wands, one on each side. It is a very stable, destined connection, whether this be a business that you're starting on a really solid foundation, a partnership, a lifestyle, new habits. You could be forming all kinds of new habits this week that are going to give you a really solid foundation and a really solid start to whatever it is that you're doing. All right, let's dive into our oracle cards now. This is a Citadel deck, the Citadel Oracle. Let's get a few cards from this, and we will read about our oracle cards once we get them all out. The Sleeper in reverse and the Muse upright. I actually have never gotten this card before. I really like that. Was I shuffling this deck upside down? No. There's just a lot that are upside down. This deck is really easy to get turned around when you're shuffling for whatever reason. All right, let's see what this says. Cause and effect, clarity. It is in reverse. So we will we will read it in reverse. And then the Muse, generosity, naivete. So we have two cards of generosity here. You could be on the receiving end of a lot of generosity now, because I feel like you yourself are a very generous person. You always have been. Even if you haven't had very much, you give what you have to people who people who need more than you do, if that makes sense. Oh wow. Okay, coins. Money will be coming to you. Butterfly. Guys, if you want to claim any part of this reading, please interact with it. That is how we show that we're claiming this, that we connect with this energy, that we're calling it in. So if you resonate with this on any level, please interact with the video. I'm also trying to grow this to reach a larger audience. I've been doing this for almost 6 years now, and I still have 0 views on some videos, and I have hardly any subscribers. I really, really, really am trying to grow this to a large collective community that we can pour into each other and reciprocate each other's energy. So please, 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 if you resonate, if you want to claim this energy, interact with the video. All right, we have fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And vine, seek out information that will help you. Oh, did I read butterfly? We have butterfly here too. A change for the better. Yes, that's what was indicated here. There is a transformation happening, but it's one that is for the betterment of your internal world, is what I want to say. But also as a reflection of that, as you heal your inner world, your outer world is going to blossom and bloom. You have a lot of generosity. The universe, I feel like, is going to be blessing you, expounded blessings, like with what's the word? What's the word? Interest. Thank you. Like what you've been owed with interest is what is coming to you. Golly, that took a minute to come to me, but thank you, Spirit, for giving it to me. Rebirth. Holy shit. With altar on the bottom of the deck. This was like, how long ago was this? 6 or so years ago. This saying, I don't know where it came from, but it just popped in my head, and it's still, I carry it with me now. I have it written on sticky notes like around my house. But it's, don't come at my altar without something to offer. And I feel like that is very significant right now. We don't build altars for people who have passed, for whoever, without an offering, right? The same needs to go for you in the physical, right here, right now. Don't allow people to come into your life that only take from you. They need to also provide. And I know that sounds like, oh, well, I'm not gonna use people because and only be around them if they can give me something. That's not it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't allow yourself to be used. Don't exert more effort. Don't fight other people's battles for them, because that's only going to wear you down and cause you to not be able to fight your own battles, because nobody's going to fight yours for you. Whether you step up for other people or not, they're not going to step up for you, is what I'm getting. So you need to step up for yourself, and you need to prioritize who you step up for, if that makes sense. For me, in my opinion, the only people that we should be stepping up for who have not like poured into us and offered something at our altar, whatever you want to say, are children and the people that can't protect themselves. If they are able-bodied, if they are grown-ass men who are trying to use you, abuse you, use you up, and then discard you, is typically what they will do. Don't allow that to happen. If that has been a pattern of yours in the past, that is what you are putting an end to, and that is what you are transforming at this time. Put an end to that version of yourself. Lay that version of yourself to rest. Oh, we already did Shawin. Okay, what else? Oh, Fairy Tale Lenormand, and then we will start reading. What else is here, Spirit? One last message. Thank you. Hey. My God, stay. Clouds in reverse. Okay. Let's do a few more of these. What else? We actually have both of these cards indicate clouds. This person is like asleep in kind of a void, but there's clouds here, and there's clouds here as well. They both came out in reverse. So I feel like clarity is coming to you. The confusion is coming to an end. It's like a sigh of relief is what it feels like to me. In this imagery, you can see that this person, it seems to me to be an indication of God. I myself only worship female God. I believe that the original creator of life in all things was a woman, if not genderless. If it does have a gender, it was a woman. But this looks like God to me, blowing away all of this negativity and removing it from your life. You have to allow that to happen. If you're clinging to people and things and situations that Spirit is trying to move out for you, it's not ideal. I don't feel like you are, though. I feel like you're ready, you're willing, you're able to let these things, let the clouds be blown away, so you can bask, so you can shine in the light. What else is here, Spirit? What else is here? What else do we have for the collective? Thank you, child. Okay, and we have stars on the bottom of the deck. 6, 6, 6. Okay. One more. Let's do one more from this deck. One more. Thank you. Lilies. Oh, gentleman. He's in reverse. I'm gonna flip it. I don't usually take cards in reverse unless they're very clearly come out in reverse. So when I find them upside down in my deck, I flipped them. Okay, I'm gonna read about clouds, just the keywords in reverse real quick. And then we'll move on. Yeah, depression, confusion, sadness. That's in the reverse. You're moving out of a depression, a period of confusion, uncertainty, not knowing which direction you want to take. I feel like you've made it very clear. You've made your decision, And now you're just going to walk confidently in that direction. It feels like you're walking out of a period of darkness, a period of confusion and delusion, honestly. That could be because the people around you were trying to keep you in that state. They're trying to keep you small. They're trying to keep you with the lid on so you don't outshine them, so you don't become more successful than them. Everybody roots for you and wants you to be successful, but just not more successful than them, right? That's not how it works. Sorry, I'm going to go on and I'm going to be super successful, and I'm not going to stay in your confusion and your fuckery. It's just not going to work. All right, let's read about Shitadel. Lilies are good luck. I'll read the keywords for these, actually. Child's pretty obvious. You could have children that you are trying to protect, that you are trying to, I feel like the children, our children, the world's children need protection right now. The innocent need protection. So if you come across, I don't know, children in need, that's a really weird way to say it. Please protect them. Please be the ones that step up and don't just let, I'm going to say something very specific to the US right now in our political climate. If you see children being harassed, separated from their parents, kidnapped by these unmarked, masked men that have been kidnapping our neighbors, step in. Don't let it happen. I'm so sick of seeing videos of people just recording, and what's your name and who are you with, instead of fighting back. It's literally us against them at this point. These are unmarked, unnamed, unidentified people that are kidnapping our neighbors, and we're allowing it to happen? Absolutely the fuck not. Now is the time to step up. Protect the unprotected. All right, let's read about lilies. Keywords for lilies: luck, prosperity, goodness, all of the things. Card number 30. Lilies: contentment, harmony, purity. Oh, I don't know why I associate that with luck, but that's not the case. That's clover. That's the luck. I don't know why I said luck, because I was supposed to. But in this imagery, you see this lotus that's growing out of this dark, murky, muddy, yucky. Most people would look at this and be like, nothing of beauty can come from that. What the hell? Excuse me. Nothing of beauty can come from this place. Ew, it's muddy and it's gross, and I would never get in there. Yuck. But then, here comes this beautiful, radiant, gorgeous flower that is so coveted, and everyone is like, oh my gosh, it's just the most beautiful thing. And lotuses represent coming out of the mud, taking some not so great circumstances and turning them around, realizing again that your external world is a reflection of your internal world, and changing it if you don't like it. All right, let's read about rebirth. Although, again, I feel like that's very straightforward. Card number 31. Awakening, resurrection. Rebirth represents an awakening after a difficult period. We must all face our storms, but know the storm will pass. Eventually, you will find a clear sky. I don't know what's happening with my voice. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take a drink of water. I was going to hold this card up because it very clearly indicates the clear skies, the sun coming out, the confusion and the depression and the chaos and delusion being blown away. Okay. Eventually you will find clear sky. Oh my God. Eventually you will find clear skies and feel the warm sun on your face again. Rebirth is the process of unfolding yourself after a storm. It's when your spirit has a chance to take a deep breath and stretch. It's about rediscovery. All that troubled you has burned away, and now you can face a new life that is waiting to bless you with new adventures and lessons. You have pulled rebirth because you are on the cusp of transformation. This week is gonna be huge. You've weathered the storm and you are now being given another chance at accomplishing your heart's desires. A blank canvas. What will you create with it? If you have felt withdrawn, hidden, or shut off, now is the time to emerge back into the world. Your healing is done and you must begin the process of starting anew. Don't hide from your light. Don't be afraid to let yourself be seen. Your lessons have given you experience that can help you contribute to something positive and beautiful to the collective consciousness. Trust that all is safe and well. Beautiful. Yeah, this week feels really, really, really significant. Changing for the better. Coming out, I feel like today, even maybe you woke up this morning and just had this like aha moment, kind of maybe spirit blew this depression, this darkness, this chaos away in your sleep last night, and you woke up this morning, or this is going to happen tonight, so you're going to wake up in the morning and feel like, I don't know, it's kind of like, well, why was I in this state for so long? Why did I feel so defeated? Look at all this opportunity around me. Look at all this newness. Look, I have a blank slate now. Instead of thinking of it as, oh my God, I have to start over, and what am I going to do, and where am I going to go, and how am I going to do this, and this, and I have X amount of money, and I got to make it last, how I'm going to like all of these things that could be going through your mind. It feels like Spirit has lifted all of that, and you have a really clear path now. You have a really clear vision of how you're going to move forward. Let's read about the Muse. I've actually never gotten this one before. This is a new-ish deck. I've had it for like a month. About a month now. Maybe a little bit longer. Page 100 for the Muse. Laughter, flowing wine. Yep, we've got lots of wine. Wait, here it is. So we've got lots of wine. Maybe you're starting like a wine club, a winery, a vineyard. Oh, that'd be so fun. Flowing wine and the sound of someone playing the lyre, whatever this thing is. So, like little, can you see that? Oh, it's right here too. This thing. It's like a little harp, but smaller, I think. Okay. Sunshine streams into the square, bathing a gathering of dancing youths in its warmth. The Muse doesn't see the world as it is, but rather its potential, and dreams of life, of peace and equality. Oh, that sounds so nice. Never short of a song or toast, the Muse is an optimist and a lover, always ready with a kind word and a spare cup of wine. Oh. Now is the time to look beyond the bad news and embrace a little bit of the dreamer spirit. Any situation can be improved with hard work, but it also needs optimism, belief in the potential for a better outcome, especially if others believe in it too. Being jaded is for the world. Being jaded is for the world weary. For the world weary. Okay, that makes sense. Being jaded is for the world weary. Embrace positivity instead. Now it will be a really easy time to give up and to say things from a really negative, a really yucky light, because that's kind of what is all over the place right now. There is a huge, huge, huge transformation taking place, and we are all playing a role in it. The more we focus on ourselves and our own positivity, our own optimism, our own happiness, and then extending that to the world outwardly, the better off we will be. The quicker we will achieve that peace and equality that I feel like we're searching for. The Sleeper. All right, let's read about the Sleeper. Sorry, I have to find 46, page number 46. All right, reversed. The Sleeper indicates that you are unwilling to accept, the consequences of past actions, whether caused by you or enacted upon you. Remind yourself that these events are in the past and only you are responsible for how you restore balance. Okay. You might be willingly turning your back to things, or again, this kind of Four of Cups energy. I feel like that might be how you entered this week or how you spent last week. Maybe feeling sorry for yourself, feeling very defeated, feeling very meh about the world and what's going on, about your past, even. Um, Maybe more of a victim mentality. Why is this happening to me? Why did this happen to me? Any and all of those things. But you're coming out of that. This week you're coming out of that and shining. The good news is money will be coming to you. If you've been worried about material things, money is coming to you. You're coming back into balance. I feel like you are healing yourself on a deep, deep, deep level, which in turn equals helping to heal the collective on a deep level. The more you heal yourself, I feel like it's also going to be really important for you this week to share your story. If you have gone through some hardships, some battles, and you've put in the work to heal, and you see progress towards that healing, now might be the time to open up and to share your story so you can bring others to your light. Bring others to the light. Help inspire them to heal themselves. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you all so very much. Holy shit, 36 minutes. That went by really, really fast. I love you guys so very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.